RE/MAX specialist Maria Raymer is back to discuss real estate 2024 expert predictions. You're probably wondering how it's looking, right? So welcome back and Happy New Year.
Thanks. Happy New Year.
Always
to you.
great to see you.
You too.
So of course, after a wild mortgage rate ride of 2023, what can we expect this year in terms of interest rates?
So rates are around 7%, just a little less than that, and they got as high as 8%.
Wow.
So that made for a slower real estate market in 2023. But with the economy improving, inflation going down some, we're thinking that the rates are going to continue to go down this year.
Okay, and has the Fed signaled any rate cuts coming this year?
Yes, I'm hearing 3 rate cuts, so we'll see if that happens, but that's what we're hearing in the market, and that's a good thing. And again, that's tied into inflation. If they see the inflation coming down, they ease up and they start bringing the rate down. There is an indirect correlation to mortgage rates, so as the Fed rate comes down, you'll see improvement typically with the mortgage rate as well. Not always, but many times, so it's a good indication.
That will be interesting to see.
Yes.
So how low do you expect the rates to go?
So I'm reading 6% is a reasonable expectation for this year. I've also read upper 5s, mid 5s are a possibility, but even if they're at 6%, that's a good rate.
Okay, yeah, better than what we have had for a little bit now. Do you see housing affordability improving though?
So I don't see housing affordability getting really any better, because for that to happen, the real estate market would have to decrease, come down. And even last year we saw moderate levels of increase in value. So I don't really see that getting any better this year as far as affordability goes.
And what is a good, I guess, number to have in terms of, like, what number are you happy with in terms of the amount of homes? Like, because we've talked in the past 3.5 months is where we are currently.
Right, so there's a shortage of inventory across the country. We're at about a 3.5 month supply. We'd like to see it somewhere between 4 and 6 months. That's a good, normalized, healthy real estate market. At 3.5% month supply, we're still short, and with supply and demand factors, that just means that the values are going to continue to go up some.
Okay. Now, with all of this information, though, can I assume that a crash is not likely?
Yes, you can. You can, because now we've had enough time to look. We've had all the naysayers and the gloom and doom out there about the real estate crash. Over the last 2 years, they've been predicting that, and it hasn't happened. And the reason it hasn't happened is exactly because what we were talking about, the inventory shortage. So there's just not a lot of supply. So I feel very optimistic about the real estate market, and you know, we're going to be seeing still increases, not decreases. Again, that's not any correlation to a crash, so we can be excited about that in 2024 as well.
Things are looking up.
I think things are looking up with the rates going down and inventory slightly increasing. I think 2024 will be a much better year than 2023.
All right, you hear that, y'all? Okay, well, if somebody out there is interested in learning more or even working with you, where should they go?
MariaRaymer.com.
Easy enough. Well, thank you so much, and I'm glad things are looking up. For the most part, right? Interest rates going down. We'll start to see more inventory. So if you've been looking to buy or sell,
good time to jump in.
Good to go. Thank you again.
Thanks, Jordan.
And of course, if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, you know you can head to First Coast News Plus on Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV.